Today's episode is brought to you by Brytn Smile. Now, you guys need to keep your mouths clean, keep your mouths white, and keep your mouths bright between dentist visits. I get it. I understand. So here's where Brytn Smile come into play. Yes, good old Brytn Smile. Now, in this whitening kit, it comes with a multitude of things that you need. Starters, you're going to need a user manual on how to operate the devices that come with it. Next up, you have a shade chart to keep you posted on where your teeth fall on the chart. That is very beneficial. Also, these gel pens. Put the gel on each tooth. Do it correctly. Follow the manual. And, well, you know, we have a charger. It comes with a charger. I wonder why. That's right, an LED mouthpiece. This is very beneficial, y'all, as y'all can see. For the blue, it is on for 15 minutes. And once that is done, let's go purple, pink, whatever color you prefer to call it. Let's do that for 10 minutes. Go to Brytn Smile. The link is located in the description. Grab a kit, put it in your shopping cart, and when you get to the checkout, the promo code is BTSI for 25% off. Again, BTSI for 25% off. Before we continue, you guys already know what you need to do. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube page, follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and Clubhouse as well. Cash App is the B.TS Show, and I will accept chats during YouTube for super chats. Participants waives all the rights to privacy. Not only that's on the streaming device, that's also in regards to Clubhouse as well. My Clubhouse room is currently being recorded. If you don't want to be recorded, I understand, but you're going to have to leave the room because I'm not turning the replays off. We're still on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, I will give one lucky person $100. Just one. And so you know I'm a man of my words. We're almost at 500 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, I'll give away $50 through the Cash App. Today's episode is brought to you by FNX. If you're looking to lose weight, gain weight in the most healthiest way possible, FNX is where you need to go. You're talking about a section you're looking to gain weight. There's a section you're trying to lose weight. There's also even a section you're trying to better your performance when you're out there trying to be the best you. Please go to the link that is in this video. But also, you have to look the part. We're trying to unlock that inner athlete in you. Speaking of inner athlete, hey, you know how we get down. So, fill up your shopping carts. Once you get to checkout, use the promo code BTSI for 15% off. Again, BTSI for 50% off at checkout. Today's episode is brought to you by Wavilo. Of course, you guys see me with my Bacardi watch. Looks nice, don't it? But if I wanted to,
if they want to include another woman into the family, maybe the wife
it's kind of chilly outside.
Cannot have any more children. The husband wants more children. The big difference to the Jewish community is that the wife
color to it. That's gonna look good for the photo shoot. Get with the brand that's versatile, that can cover you in all areas of fashion for men and women. So go to the link that's in this video, fill up your shopping carts. Once you do, the promo code is BTSI for 50% off. I repeat,
BTSI for 50% off at checkout.
All right, you guys, welcome back to the show where I'm going to address men that likes to pander to women. But let's go ahead and talk about revisit what we was talking about yesterday about holding men accountable. I may do this like once a month just to hold us accountable because we're the leaders of the community. Anything that's wrong that I feel that needs to be discussed, we'll discuss it. If there's something that anybody else believes needs to be addressed as well, we're going to address that because I don't want to leave those stone unturned. Yesterday, I talked about men that panders to women. There is a lot of men who give out, well, excuse me, there's a lot of women who base their opinions off of misnomers, um, factless foundations, and there's men who knows that they're wrong, but they just say it anyways to go along to get along to just to get something out of the situation. I talked about it briefly on what's worse, Simps versus Pick Me's a couple of weeks ago, and pandering men are typically the same thing. Why are you pandering? Why are you saying yes to everything that she says, and you know damn well she's wrong? And I'll go a step further. You know fully well that you don't believe the things she say. But why are you catering to her like this? It's there's something that they have that they want in return. They want to have friendship. They want to get close to her. They want to get in bed with her and all this other stuff. And usually after that, they leave. There's no point in me bringing up statistics, but they leave, unfortunately. I think and I also need to ask the women, Irene, May, Shenley, and Jennifer, you guys are more than welcome to come on stage. I have to ask, ladies, do you see men that constantly is what's the proper word? Now let me stick to pandering. Do you see that there's men who constantly trying to get on your side and they make it so obvious, Miss Coco?
I mean, sometimes, but not always.
You said sometimes.
Yeah. And usually it's because they want something from me.
What do you guys do with men like that?
I make it awkward and laugh. I'm a little upfront. So like, I call them out, and they laugh at it because they know. And so you know, it just moves along naturally, really, because you know it gets old. Like it's like someone comes over and puts their private parts in your hand. Like that's how you want to meet. That's how you know. It gets weird. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I'm straightforward. I just pull it out what it is, laugh or not laugh and stuff, and then I'll just tell them directly. I'm not interested in stuff. Some men are just like they don't get that. They don't take no for an answer. They'll keep trying to pursue thinking they can change your mind and stuff. It's just a trick. Yeah, same for me. I'm very straightforward. I get serious. I don't laugh. Nope, I'm not playing that.
What do you say about women who also see this, but they just going along with it?
Here's the thing: we can't be everybody's boundary maker. The thing is they play along. Their thing is we all have to fix it, right? And if we're in the same space together, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna make giggles. I'm gonna let you be aware of yourself a little bit because if you go too far, it's really uncomfortable for everybody. So in terms of watching someone else pander to and the shenanigans, some people like it, and I can't judge somebody because They like the okie doke. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah, some women do like it.
Okay. I personally believe that's a dangerous game. So I spoke about that a couple of weeks ago. Sips and pick me. Sips are worse because there's one thing they want and they don't get what they want, they're going to become dangerous. So pandering is a tactic that simps like to use. And the beta males and all those mama boys, all this, we'll touch that sometime in February. I don't have the patience to deal with it in the month of January, at least. I already did twice. I'm not doing it three times. So, for anybody on the stage or in the audience, is there anything that men particularly do? I know we talked about this briefly yesterday. I kept the replays off yesterday because I want everybody to feel comfortable and speak freely. Um, Today is just we're just being recorded on four platforms. Is there anything that men do that they need to be held accountable for?
They need to stop lying. Period. Finish. They need to walk in their truth. They need to be honest to the women that they're out there vetting or trying to date. They just need to just be honest. And I think we don't have enough of that. Where they're coming and being straight with their intentions and stuff. And which is why we have so many relationships because the intentions were not healthy. They were not good. I agree with Coach. They need to stop lying. A lot of men be lying a lot.
Okay, yeah, because I do think they be going overboard. Now, some people say there are times where a lie is acceptable. I know when those times are. The problem is men try to find it and unjustifiably lie to their woman, which is not right. I pick and choose. And most of the things that people lie about, I was like, you could have just told the truth and we wouldn't be in this predicament. So I do understand that men need to chill with the lies. Jennifer, is there anything that men need to do?
I wanted to piggyback off some of the things sort of somebody said yesterday. They were talking about health, in conjunction with mental health. But I was with somebody who didn't even know that they had high blood pressure, and it killed his kidneys. It was on renal failure and everything. And so, just awareness about your body, your mental health, and more specifically about accountability. Men need to hold each other accountable for those kinds of things too, I think.
All right. No, that's 1,000%. We need to stop lying. We need to worry about mental health. We need to worry about our physical health as well. I need to, but I stepped on the scale. Although I am muscular, I don't think me carrying 325 pounds is a good idea. I don't think me being 210 pounds is a better idea, but I need to find a healthy balance in regards to that. But yeah, we do need to focus more on our health and what we put in our bodies. So I do thank you guys for doing that. Now, Jennifer, I need you to stick around for the last segment. Ladies and gentlemen, I did not talk to Jennifer about this. I do think some people are playing with her name, which is not fair, and that needs to be addressed. So let's get into last call. I wanted that particular individual who was playing with her name to hop back in the room, but she's not here. But it is what it is. So let's do.
Can I ping them? Back channel me a name.
Let's go into this commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Today's episode is brought to you by Aubrey Noel, home of the sophisticated lashes. Even during the pandemic, yes,
All right,
eyelashes
Jennifer.
is
Of
still a
course, I don't know if you
necessity.
know that
You
people were
might not
playing
be
with your
able to
name,
go
but
full on
I'm
makeup
going
because you got to wear a
to
mask
address
everywhere you
it.
go. So focus on the areas
And
we
if you
can
have
focus on,
And if you
i.e.,
have
your eyes.
anything you want to
And that's
add,
where Aubrey Noel comes into
I'll let you
play.
know.
Today,
So
I'll
you,
introduce
I'm
you to
here and I love
Pixie,
it. Bring it.
all
and
right.
she a beaut. She'll even look better on you guys. When you guys get your chance, go to AubreyNoel.com. You get a better look at Pixie and sort through all the eyelashes. You got Monroe, you got Zola, you got other eyelashes that I can guarantee that you guys are going to fall in love with. Go ahead and fill up your shopping carts and look good during this pandemic. You can still be the best you, even wearing a mask. So go to AubreyNoel.com. Again, AubreyNoel.com. Also, you can follow her on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. That's AubreyNoelle. Aubrey Noel.
Real quick, one last thing before we go. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very protective of those. Oh, anybody in the audience can hop on stage. Um, I'm very uh,
Yes, please.
I'm very protective of those who support me. When I don't ask, I don't force anybody to do anything. They do it on their own free cognizance. It's because they genuinely love, rock, and want to see me win. One person who particularly has done that ever since I did a resurgence on Clubhouse is Jennifer. Matter of fact, that's Jennifer's comment that she posted earlier today. She is very helpful, very supportive. Shay, I see you in the audience. Come on stage, baby. Now, here's what happened with the demise, if that's what you want to call it, that took place yesterday. My name and Chicago's room got mixed in together, and I guess so because we have similar names, but we're two separate entities. I have moderated King's room plenty of times, and when I hold my space, he moderated my room. I show him the same respect that he shows me, and with my mods, I give them the free reins to run the room how they see fit. I don't put a control on somebody and what they do. So I understand if it can go too far left. It's real. And for guys, anybody that's watching, do you guys see my hoodie, Flagrant 2? If you know who a Flagrant 2 is, the podcast, Andrew Schultz, and I seen, you have an idea who the fuck I am and how much of a fuck I don't give. So I understand if my role can be quote unquote wild or radical, although I try to have a genuine conversation. I leave room for shit to go left. And I also leave room for me to fix it up if it comes to that. Now, now that we got that out the way, I went into Dory's room. We spoke with Dory briefly in Quick Hits. I went into her room because I'm getting word of what's going on in real time and how my name got dragged into it. Which, for the most part, I don't mind. But at the same time, I want to get if I'm going to get in trouble, let me get in trouble for something I did and I said,
Amen.
so I can pull my dick out and tell you to suck it. That's just personally how I roll. So I went inside of her room. She had a whole stage. One girl that was talking the most was Yanile, and she brought my name up, and I hopped on that stage. I'm like, "What's up?" Now, Yanile was saying something about the Maz, how they come from King's Room. So the fuck what? And they said you have Jennifer, and she was saying she's a white girl, this, that, and the third. And I'm, what's up?
Chris, this is Jay, man.
What's good?
Irene right there, block her out your room. She was one of the people on the other stage talking all crazy about all of us. Get her out of here. She's gonna try to demolish you. Get her out of here right now.
Let's okay, she can stay in the crowd and we can resort that afterwards. But I want to if she did that foul shit, we're gonna talk about that after the room.
Thanks for the heads up, G.
But
You
here,
already know.
all right, here's what's going on. She was talking to Jennifer about her race, her nationality, ethnicity, why I'm able to mod her in my spaces. Number one, ladies and gentlemen, I come from Houston, Texas. Next, in my opinion, the next closest thing to a melting pot outside of New York is Houston. I grew up around anybody and everybody. I have seen it all. I know most of the protocols on how to move when I enter certain hoods in this city, especially if we don't look alike, which is cool because when I tell people to move to Houston, it's all love, be respectful. That's it. So I cannot I cannot disrespect Jennifer because of her pigmentation or her nationality or ethnicity, she never gave me a reason to do that. So why would I disrespect her? Wow, that's being prejudiced. I don't move like that. Now it's hard. Black people cannot be racist because because we don't have the power. We never had the power or the finances to hold another race down. That's why it's hard for black people to become racist. Prejudice, sure, absolutely. Yodeling made a prejudiced comment because I'm gonna show her the same respect that she will never show me or anybody that supports me.
And she never gave me the respect. She followed mutual follows me, and she never warmed up, inboxed me, said she had a problem with me. My moderating, all I know is she bounced from a group, and I really have respect for her. I sent her a message yesterday because she popped in the room. I was excited and happy to see her. So to know that she talking about me funny, she ain't a woman. She's sorry.
Right. So I wanted to say this to Yanlin. If you go watch my show last week, I had to take my I had to take my gloves off for a particular content creator on Clubhouse, E.T. Pennington. I had a funeral service in his name. What you're not going to do is number one, disrespect the people that support me, and number two, worst of all, you're not going to do all that shit, and you haven't supported me neither. What what right do you have to speak on the people in my platform? How I run my shit is how I run my shit. See,
I
and
would like to say something when you're done.
gotcha. And this is why, and I understand King can be a quote unquote hothead. Me personally, it's a normal weekday for me. When I hear King talk, it ain't no big deal to me. But when me and King get to this point, it's like, ladies, we're gonna give you all the love and respect that you deserve. But there's something called boundaries. Do not cross my motherfucking boundary. It's a death zone. There's mimes everywhere. You step you step 1 foot over that shit will blow up. And you're saying I'm a lady. You should talk to me that way. Or my father never talked to me that way. Your father failed. Your father failed you. If tone is your problem, if delivery is your problem, he did a piss poor job and the results show. So Yanlin, believe it or not, I actually held back. It's up to Jennifer if she wants to hold back or not. But if you
Look,
one
on
second,
the real,
one second, I'm almost done. I'm almost done.
Snake. That girl snaked me when my fourth day on this app. I'm gonna be honest with you. She an old snake. Like I went to one of them rooms they had. She just pulled me up on the stage. I'm like, yeah, what's up? She's like, yeah, I just wanted to say something to you. You backstabbing people, and you were this, that, and the third. And she just kicked me off the stage and blocked me out the room. Like just made me look. I don't even know what the fuck she was talking about. Like you understand what I'm saying? I didn't even know back channeling none of that shit yet. She
Right.
made something up about me, made me look crazy in front of everybody, and then kicked me off the stage and blocked me out the room. Oh God, that girl was crazy.
No, that's cool. That's cool. And Jennifer, I'm gonna give you a chance to talk. So Yanlin, I wish I knew I'll find your name or whatever, and I'll put it on the whatchamacallit so people can know who I'm talking to. Because I want you to know, yes, the shooter, that was me. Now I'm gonna say this one time and one time only. I already buried one person on Clubhouse, figuratively speaking, of course, because some of y'all are a little bit too sensitive for my blood, which is all the more reason why I say your father failed as a parent. You're not. If you disrespect my moderators, we're gonna have a problem. If you disrespect my space, we're gonna have a bigger problem. You disrespect me. I have, well, I have a nice field behind me. Et Pennington is somewhere buried because he can't talk to me about shit no more because we proved that he's intellectually not able to keep up with me. Yanlin, just because you're a woman, that doesn't mean I'm gonna treat you any different once you cross that boundary. I'm gonna treat you like an adult. And I treat adults a whole lot different when it comes to accountability. That's your final warning, because after that, the gloves come off. Again, figuratively speaking, for the slow people in the nosebleeds. Jennifer, it's on you. What's up, baby?
so as a new person on Clubhouse, I got to know Shawnee. I got to know Yodeling. And I even got to know Destiny. He was in love with Destiny. I was all about all those ladies. They were my introduction to Clubhouse. They were my introduction to B.TS. And, so I have affection for them as moderators of that space. Now, uh, yesterday, Destiny and Shanae pinged me to that room. So I didn't even know anything about Yonelman. So now, okay, I've been away from the club a while ago. But just to be clear, as a new person on Clubhouse, neither your club, neither King Chicago's club says black only. So let's be clear. And as I came into the space, they welcomed me too. So, when they skated out, who stepped up? Me and other moderators. You ran away and went did your shady shit, and you went over there, and now you hosting rooms talking crazy because we still run a business that you ran away from? Okay. And if you want to talk about me being a black person, you know what? I grew up in a black community. I choose where I grew up at. My garden was what it is. So when it comes to what happens in those gardens, I understand what everybody goes through. I can't help that's where I was raised. I can't help that what I experienced in my life. I want to do something about it in my life. I'm in politics now because I want to go back to my community and do something real. So, until then, I'm in training in this group. I came to the BTSI group because of Christopher's support for BTS, for standing, being a real man that speaks his truth without yelling at people, demeaning people, treating and disrespecting people. So yeah, I stepped up at the BTSI group because I want to see Christopher grow so that our group can grow. So as a moderator, I try not to speak anymore. I recognize that a white woman leading what seems to be a black group isn't always the best. But I step it up where I need to when people aren't available. I hold space for them. If they ask, I'm there. But otherwise, I even sit in the goo, and I still send messages to the moderators to be assisted. So, those girls don't have nobody helping them. They're over there doing it because they're not friendly. Don't nobody want to be around them. That's why they left. They're contentious and nasty, catty ladies, and it's really kind of sad. I don't know what happened between them and King Chicago because King Chicago ain't no gossip. So all I know is if they had a problem with me, they had a problem with me still being in that space. My back channel has been open forever. So to be so nasty and not come to me first and to put my name in the streets like that, I had respect for them until you told me about that. Look, I just backed away and thought this is some full moon shenanigans, and I wasn't going to be pulled into it. I didn't go to those meetings. I didn't go to them rooms. I stayed in my club and helped run it because everybody else that was moderating went and over there and checked out what the hell's going on. That's leadership right there. My leaders went to go handle some business. So when it comes to my club, I know that the current leadership cares enough about the members to go get it and to go handle it, squash it, deal with it, and so we can move on because those girls are just trying to drag us into their old shit because they don't have new content for themselves that they got to throw King Chicago's name in it. But on the real, all I is they ain't nobody but a blip, and they ain't gonna be nobody because their energy don't train. So those ladies, my back channel's open. You got words for me? I'm right here. I could never leave. And guess what? I ain't never gonna leave because I'm a supportive person. I don't go to the wayside and decide I'm not gonna help one day and then the next. I'm a ride or die kind of person for people who are riding and dying for me. Look, I know with Tay, she's not a fighter. But Tay came out last night. Man, my girls, they showed up. All I know is I'm just thankful, and I'm thankful for Coco. We need women that are going to be strong enough to be able to have these kinds of funny conversations for accountability. And
can I say something?
Yes, ma'am.
May, go ahead.
I'm not fully black. You know what I'm saying? I'm half Puerto Rican, half black, but I was raised more Puerto Rican. So I did feel a little bit of like prejudice, not from your group, but from some people that heard me talk, because I'm not necessarily a black woman, but I am a black woman. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter to me. And I had a girl, I'm not going to say her name because I don't care. I don't care what anyone's opinion is. I don't come to these groups to hate, or I don't take it personal. We're here, we're debating. It's fun. It's all like, it's good to hear differences of opinions. And in my point of view, I like to hear the men's opinion because we're not perfect as women. And if sometimes I want to speak up and stand up for a man, it's because I agree with the man. It's because it's my mindset and my point of view. And I felt like a little bit of backlash. That's why yesterday I was quiet. I didn't say anything. I just listened. I didn't want to speak because someone had messaged me talking about that I sounded stupid because I was kind of like agreeing with King. It was my first day. I'm new to Clubhouse, so
Mm-hmm.
I was agreeing with some. I saw the group. I went in. I was interacting. I liked it. I actually enjoyed it. But some girls a girl got mad because she was saying that I sound stupid because I'm agreeing with guys. But it's not that that's just my mindset. If I agree with what he's saying, I agree with what he's saying, and I don't agree with everything that King says. You know what I mean? But
We all don't.
and
Listen, I think everybody is on one accord when they don't agree with everything. But at the end of the day, hey, that's an opinion. If I know you're not going to agree with everything I say, you're not going to agree with the person. That's just what it is. But at the end of the day, as far as respect, as far as respect, he gives respect. The guru, he gives it. That's damn over there. I understand there's a choice to be in the room. You understand? You can't control what people say on the panel. You know what I mean? Like, you can't. Y'all go say something in the room, respond. You gotta eat that. Like,
and to get upset, like to me, like what's funny to me, and it's funny because it's like, why are you getting upset? It's not personal. They're not talking about you personally. They're talking about how they feel about women in general. You understand? So that was just, I wanted to get that off my chest because I was like, really, I was timid yesterday, and I'm not usually like that. But I didn't want to talk because I'm like, oh my God, they're gonna attack me because of my opinion. Maybe it's because I'm not black. I don't know, and I'm in a black room per se, but I am black. I might be fair skinned, but my hair is nappy. My daddy is black. Like, hello, come on now. It's I don't know. I just felt like a little, I felt a little yesterday, and then I heard her because I was in the room when that girl was talking, saying about, oh, there's a white girl on the
We're going to
panel,
continue the
blah blah blah, and
conversation
I
on
was like,
Clubhouse.
wow, okay, so
You
we
guys,
can't come.
thank you for
I was gonna
tuning
say
in. I
something,
know it's a
but
lot
I
of
don't want
drama,
her
but
to
was
be
able to
rude
sort through it.
because
I
it's not
live
that
with the
serious.
decisions
But
that I make.
so we
I don't
cannot come
apologize for
into the room
anything
because
unless I
we're
did
of a
something wrong
different
and get talked
color.
about it
You know what
later.
I'm saying? I don't know.
Other than that,
Right.
like
And
my video, subscribe to
I
my
knew
YouTube
you were
page,
due.
follow me on
And I was
TikTok,
one of the people
Facebook,
that I was
Twitter,
happy you
and
were there
Clubhouse.
because you were a
Donate
new
to me
person
on
speaking
Cash App or
truth
Super
and
Chat.
speaking your
Participate in
truth.
ways
And
all the
so,
rights to privacy.
I
We are
appreciated
still on
when
the
you
road to
came. And
1,000
as a new
subscribers.
person,
Once we reach that
I'm
goal,
sorry that
one lucky
Clubhouse
person will
treated
get
you this way.
$100. Just
We
one.
hope
So you
that,
know my man of my
that
words.
don't
I will give
tarnish
one
nothing,
lucky person
that,
$50.
just
Once
like
we
in the
reach
street,
to
they're
go
catty
to
bitches too.
500
So, I know
subscribers.
got,
So
you're
thank you
strong
guys
enough
for
that this
tuning
is going to
in.
shit like it
Next
is
week
for
is going
me
to be a
too. But I just want to
little bit more
say, I hope
different.
that your
Hopefully
Clubhouse
not too
experience
messy
gets
because we're going
better.
to hold
And if you
women
need
accountable.
anything
It's
while
going to
you're
be interesting
around, like
conversations.
if you
So
need like
thank you
newbie
guys.
help,
I will
just come
talk to you
at any
guys
of us.
next
I'm sure
week.
we're all
Peace out.
here